for sneak dog, and that's belted to right central. Going for the home plate. No, and yes, it's a 1-0 ball game.
First as he gets the job done to bring home the run. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. One out, runner at second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Here we go, Tristan Casas up to the plate. One man a ball, one man's on. And that's going to be a ball inside. We are in the AL wild card for this one. Game number 1. Of course, the first playoff game this playoff. The cold ball doesn't go 2-0. The 2-0 count on Tristan. Slams one, but not enough. Not enough lunging on it. It's going to be in shadow central. That's going to be 2 down. Had the fastball and everything. Did not work out in his favor. There comes out Bregman. He had OPS of a 704 and a batting average of a 234 this season. But now it's a whole clean slate here in the postseason. 1 man aboard, 2 men out. Hard strike on the slider. Former Astros, now Red Sox. Trying to do something here. The 0-1 count on Bregman. Cold ball just misses, makes it even count now, 1-1. Cleveland Guardians, who came off a hot streak to end the regular season, swing and miss at the cold ball, 1-2.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone. Since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt. Just misses. The count now 2-2. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there. Next offering is outside. That's to third. Tosses to first. And they get Bregman for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Reds. Game 1 of this wild card series. Stepping up for the Guardians. David Fry. Bieber back to work. And it's fouled off. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time, and quickly one away in the second. And up next for Cleveland, John Noel.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bieber was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. That one is upstairs. No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Drew. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the man. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game. Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the wild card series. Ball. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it. And that's it for a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1, and the Guardians. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Down to
off
right
for
fielder,
the Red Sox. Right fielder,
He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That clips the corner.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That's in there. But it's 0-2. One is lifted in the air. Quan heads after it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Blake Sable.
Catcher, Blake Sable.
That one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 outs, base set. Cedar Rafaela digs in now. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the 3rd inning. And the batter now, Bo Taylor. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And another ball. That one catches the zone, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished really up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Bird, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself.
First baseman, Ryan
all
Moore.
over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way. It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That's off the mark. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Lane Thomas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside. That one fouled off.
The count's full.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The Guardians go down. Back now at Fenway.
Leading
Bottom of
off
the inning.
for
Joe
the
stepping
Red
in for
Sox.
Boston. Marcelo
Shortstop,
Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Back to the top
Up
of the lineup.
next for
Now
the
batting
Red
Jaron
Sox.
Duran.
Left
Grounded out
fielder,
his first time.
Jaron Duran.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. That one
2 balls,
missed.
1 strike. Hey, 2-2 down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and
Now
elevated
batting,
fastball,
second
even if it's
hitter,
still in the strike zone, it can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Yoshida
Ball,
in the
that
box
pitch is out.
now as he leaves that one up high.
Everything came together for him. Just a
Now
solid
batting,
swing right
third
there. Caught it out
baseman,
fine. Picked it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed
0-1
hitter.
to the count.
2 quick outs. Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The other way. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. And there's a foul ball.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Yoshida, the lead runner at second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that one missing low. Alex Bregman waiting to bat for the Red Sox. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here. So they're all loaded up.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And foul off. And that is out of play. Close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Here's the throw. scoreless across one. On to the fourth now in game number one. It's the Red Sox 2. On to the fourth. Nico Horner will come up to hit. That clips the zone. Strike one.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game one. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Foul ball there. And ball one. High fly ball down the left field line. Falls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open
Now
instead of staying floated. If he does
Steven
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to
College classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. That's in there, and now it's 3-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Struck him out. Really pulled him with the breaking ball there. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Slider clips the zone.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, right side. But it kicks foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park,
off for the Red
right
Sox.
fielder, Wilyer
Abreu.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
One thing I found that was very cool is making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their teams. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Hard hit left side. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Sable.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. He made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Sable takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. That misses the zone.
No strike.
And the count now 2-0. Fouled off left side. That catches the outside corner. And it's 2-2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one almost got him. Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a foul ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off. Rafaela, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. In the air, right side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That catches the top part of the zone. 4-1. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Jet swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4. Got another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Shortstop,
Travis Fasano digs in for the Guardians. He hit into a double play his first time up. This is again 5 in a row. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a foul straight back. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers makes the grab, 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Red Sox by 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to Casas, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Guardians. They're still down. It's 2-0. Game 1 of this wild card series. There's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer.
Shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Challenge him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He's clearly ready to jump all over.
So the lineup flips over. Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gavin Williams will depart. 2-run ball game. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tim Herron.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Yoshida up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Swung on, belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in the play. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. First offering, and it just misses.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Definitely got to be very conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the hour half is over.
Got him swinging. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
That one ripped. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now. There's still only one away. Here's Alex Bregman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Yeah, foul ball. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score here in game one of the wild card series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit.
Wilyer Abreu.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. They don't play it out of bounds.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Fought off foul. Casas over at second. Abreu at first. 2 out of the inning. And they're all loaded up.
First base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count
Now
kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just get to find the strike zone.
Rafaela stands in now and watches strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
To the right side, corner. To first, they limit the damage here. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also back inside Fenway Park, new inning getting started. And now Ryan Ward. Bieber back to work. And takes low for ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
Now
pitches
batting,
to even that
Lane
count off
Thomas.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Jet swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Just off the inside edge. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch misses way outside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And Thomas is out. So the Guardians lineup turns over. But here's corner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu makes the catch, and that'll do it. So he's through 6. Luis Ortiz on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score
Now
right where it
pitching for
is.
Cleveland.
Seems like a tough task
Number
today with the
45.
way this lineup is swinging.
Luis
On the
Ortiz.
ground, and that's just foul. This to third, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Man at first with one gone. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. On the runner. Durant dives back in safely. And that drops in for a strike. Durant leads off first with 1 away. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Coming home. Play at the plate. Got it. Devers down. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball.
In for a strike, and the count 1-2. And that one is inside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That misses. Ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Zach Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Ross getting cranked up as well. Flying the ladder with that fastball. Ball 1 strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
There's a strike.
It's so important to have a well-rested bullpen in the postseason, so it really helps getting starts like this. They're in position to win Game 1, and now we can expect the bullpen to be sharp for Game 2. This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Devers throws out to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going in. We're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to lead.
Ramirez, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. The Guardians yet to pick up a hit here. Cracks his bat and pops him off. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter
Bases
David
empty.
Fry.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, David Fry. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that.
Hit on the ground to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
We had a great run at it, Boog. I mean,
Now
he had their hitters
right
off
fielder,
balance
John
for the
Kinsey,
entire
no
game
out.
up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. No out. In the box again, takes the strike. And that's in there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Struck him out looking. So they find a way to break up the no-hitter. And now it's stretch time. It's the Red Sox. Welcome back. Taking a
Leading
look at our
off
game
for
summary.
the Red Sox, first baseman Tristan Casas.
Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Alex Bregman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1, no strikes. Ortiz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Laser could be trouble. Around second is Casas. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one the other way. Down the line, and it's foul. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in the late stages of game one. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside low, 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
On the ground at first, Ward. He steps on the bag. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Blake Sabol up next for the Red Sox. That one pulled foul. Two on, one out. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Base hit, one run in already. Another scores. Two runs in on the play, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Well, now it's going to be Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the wild card series. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. To third, Ramirez feeds to second, out there, and it's a double play to end the inning. They put 2 on
For the Red
back
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
inning.
76.
Zach Kelly.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back into the monster seats and gone. A gigantic blast. And they've got their first run. It's 7-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Cooper Criswell up and loosening in the pen. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's off the Green Monster. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind an account right there, but he didn't give in. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. All Red Sox in this one. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's Lane Thomas now. And first offering is fouled off. is inside ball one. And that's a little bit high. Out to short. Meyer fires across the diamond, and Thomas is out. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Nico Horner. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Naylor at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for
Joe
the Red
Ross
Sox.
comes on now.
Number
He's into the
41.
game with the bases empty.
Joe
Have the left fielder,
Ross.
Stephen Kwan. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. And downstairs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised by here.
That one not close. And a full count now. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out of the inning. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Puts it away from the out. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Bases empty, one away. We're the bottom half of the eighth inning. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
One ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's out of play, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And there's the ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit.
Masataka Yoshida.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
Just
Inside ball
missed.
3.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And Devers hits that one. That is the inning. So it's no run. We go to the ninth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Nasty pitch right there. That's strike one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Andrew Heaney, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Sandoval warming up as well. And that drops in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, David Fry. Foul ball. Going 2 now. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they close the gap. It's 7-4.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Pitching for the
Here's
Red
the
Sox.
closer to try and finish off game 1. Justin Slate.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two, 1.
That misses.
3 balls,
And
1
the count
strike.
is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
On the ground, right
foul
side.
ball.
And foul ball. Slate 1 strike away from securing game 1. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got it! And that's the ball game. So the Boston Red Sox off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their own fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one.
Just about ready to roll and getting to start. Roki Sasaki.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
And a foul ball. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. That one out to right. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit, takes outside. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1 down, base is empty. That's down and in.
That's the ball. 3 balls, no strike.
And there's ball 4.
First base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man aboard. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Just missed. Sasaki, 25 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Now move to first. Perdomo back on a dive. That one outside. 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drops into the glove. Out. Number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Corbin Carroll in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sit down.
Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And pitching in this game, Corbin Burnes.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
We go to the bottom of the first. Mookie Betts will get us started. And a strike.
1-1's the count.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Luis Arraez.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. Betts on at first, nobody out. On the inside corner for called strike three.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. There's always feel good.
Kyle Tucker in the box now, takes strike one. That's inside.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Swings through that one for strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Teoscar Hernandez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one is in for a strike. And that is out of play.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's in a tough.
Game 1 of this wild card series. And now Ryan Mountcastle. Sasaki back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Way out front for strike two. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Stays alive.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball. And that one upstairs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch, not close. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is going to go. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Next to hit for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And now 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Alec Thomas now. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the wild card series. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Ball 1 low. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Snakes strike first with a solo shot. It's back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Breaking ball misses down and away. Burns, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. So 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a foul straight back. Chop to the left side, and that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a pitch. Fights it off, he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carroll brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one misses. Ball one. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Mookie Betts. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Turns and fires to Betts. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed. Luis Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Luis Arias steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Diamondbacks 1, and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Jordan Lawler. First pitch, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Way high there. And the count is 2-0. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out towards right center field. Tucker sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Flied to right his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it. to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Misses off the inside, and the count is 2-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it remains 2-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Now ready, shortstop,
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Walked his first time. Pickoff throw. McCarthy back in on a dive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And down on strikes he goes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Ketel Marte. Fastball is outside. And the 1-0. And that one wrapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Strike 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL NL history to hit 40+